Yeah, there's Sigma 0. It's right in the middle of all the zones, isn't it? It's not in anyone's territory. You can see the territories here. Oh, Pren trading. Okay. I like the Crimson Fields because they've got a contested zone between the Creel. And I presume, is that the Xerax over there? Yeah, so this is why it's the war zone. Oh, we saw that before, didn't we? About I said, why is it called the Crimson Fields? It's because the two zones are clashing on the map. Okay, cool, interesting. Well, that's interesting. I was just going to go... You know how I've been flying to the sun each time, in each section? If you instead double-click on the sun... What did I do a minute ago? It just showed me something different. There you go. Double click on the system again. We don't want to go to the sun, we want to go to Sigma Fulcrum. And I can actually lock onto this instead of the sun. Yeah, I can fly to the sun, or I can fly directly to there. I thought the rule was that you always had to fly to the sun, but no, it looks like we can fly exactly to Sigma Fulcrum within the system, which is a nice saver, isn't it? What do you mean out of range? What? I've got range for that. Got range for days. That's 22.2 light years. We've got range of 24. I don't understand. Oh, by the way, also, I was wrong about the calculation of how much fuel. It only uses 1 per light year, but it uses 2 per AU. What's going on here? Maybe it's not stepping because I'm supposed to go to Sigma 0 then Sigma Fulcrum? Fine, we'll do that. How about that? It liked it that time. I think that it was not happy with me selecting something within the system. Maybe. I don't know. I find that very strange. Fine, we'll do two different jobs. What have we got out here? Loads of junk just floating around. Right, do we have weapons on? We do have weapons on. Let's just cruise around a little bit and see what we see. That's a ship. Okay, yeah, like a little freighter thing. No, it's more like a... Looks more like that. Oh, I've gone too far already. Looks more like the damaged shuttle that we saw before, so presumably a shuttle design of some sort. Well, here it is. It appears to be built into a rock, which makes sense. You probably used some of the material from the big rock to make your station. Let's get us the right way up. Yeah, it's this way up. I'll tell you, that's not that surprising. Although, with the parking, what do you call it? The auto brake function. It's interesting. I'm enjoying sort of, setting myself in one direction and moving. However, it's a little tricky versus moving objects, because it seems that it's maintaining our momentum in the direction we're moving. So if I start flying in this direction with auto braking off, and then aim over to the left and start going that way, I will continue to move forward in the direction I originally was going before applying new thrust in a different direction, which of course makes sense. That's that's conservation of motion. That's what you'd expect in space. However, it doesn't help very much if you're trying to chase down a ship that's moving in a different direction to yourself. It's very hard to do that. So I think if we're approaching stationary objects, then that's fine. We can do that, but it's not very helpful if we are if we're trying to chase down a ship. To have a look at it. Right. Mineral Survey Station Sigma. Fair enough. Can we fit in here? I mean, it's a pretty big hole, but we're a very large ship. Let's get... Well, I think that answers that question, doesn't it, really? That's a no. Let's turn alongside like this. Yeah. And we'll park ourselves. Would probably be the best answer like that. And then I can leave through the side to get onto the station. Let's turn standby on. I should really have my snack. I'm quite hungry now. Where is my dino stew? There we go. Delicious. Now, do we need everything with us? I'm not sure that we do. So let's get the equipment locker open. I don't think we need that. We're not doing any ore scanning, so I don't think we need that. I mean, I don't think we need our minigun on us. Why don't we take one of the epic pistols with us? They did say that we might have trouble with something. We could have some issues. Things might kick off a little bit. Anyone with a weapon could be a problem. So let us maybe dump some things in here. We can get rid of the drill. We can get rid of the drill charge. We've got a lot of ammo on us. We don't need that many multi-charges. My God. And we don't need oxygen. No, we probably don't need oxygen. And I don't think we're very far from the ship anyway. I need to go and change into some better armour though. Here's what I need to do. Okay, I think we're all right. We'll keep that on hand in case we need to. I need that on me. Right. Oh, we'll go out this way. This is pretty closer. Yeah, what was I thinking? We weren't going to squeeze in here, were we really? What have we got here? We've got services just out on the... We've got gravity. What was that? What's opening and closing? We can't do that, which is fair enough. Faction story. Is that what that means? STRY? We can't use that. We can use that, but we don't need to. I could do with the O2, quite frankly. You right there, buddy? You appear not to have a spacesuit on. I'm breathing through his ears or something. I'm sure he's fine. Whatever he's doing. We have a repair bay park within. This is quite cool, actually. We haven't looked at these yet. We can install one of these on our ship or our base. What it would do, you know how we I can't press the button here because I'm too far away. You know how we have a repair template for our ships. Yeah, it's recorded at a certain point, and when we first make the ship, you set up a repair template and you save that within the system. If you land on one of these and you've got any damage to your ship, you can pay minerals or a cost of some sort to repair your ship, which is quite wonderful. However, if you've made no modifications, like say you've installed a new weapon on the ship, in my experience in the past, maybe they've changed since then, but in my experience in the past, it would then repair you back to your original status, i.e. without that weapon on. So, for example, I took the lights off of the bottom of the sub because they were a silly thing to add on. It would put them back. Yeah, repair based. So you've got to be careful with your repair templates about how you do that. We've got Grandpa's shotguns and other assorted candles inside. Pete's Parts repair shop. Ben's Bowls bar. You love alliteration, you got, don't you? And we need to go and see Yarod. But you know what? I think we can go up here first. I think we can have a look at these shops before we go and do that. And we've had a lot of story and text and chatting, and not a lot of action this episode. So why don't we have a bit of fun and hopefully get some really cool equipment in here. You're an info hoarder. Not allowed to use that. I need a key card to do that. They don't stop you from getting health, but they do stop you from getting O2. Let's go to Fix Your Aim Liquor Store. Okay, fine. I've sold all my stuff off, so unfortunately I haven't got very much left. Apart from a lot of meat that no one seems to want. A lot of steaks. What do you have? You have raw diamonds. Do I need diamonds? Do I need diamonds? Is that a consumer? It's a commodity? Okay, fair enough. It's not a key component. Okay, fine. That's not very exciting. Anything back here? Can I just peek through the shuffle through your wares, sir? Yeah, no. Okay, fine. That was very unexciting. We've got a bar. We've got a bunch of gamblers. I don't want to do any gambling. Thank you, fellas. Nice ambience in here, though. Very nice, very nice. Trader food. What will it be? Hey, Benak. Do you? I don't think you're allowed to shorten that to Ben unless you actually know him. I'd advise you against half the stuff I have on the counter, but the stuff on the menu is pretty good. He seems friendly. Okay, nothing special there, though. But can we? No, we can't. Survey station surveyor AI. Records show my date of activation is as unknown format, yet there were several failed attempts to reboot with a different alias. The data doesn't add up. CRC failure. Optional memory. What's going on here? The AI seems confused. General announcement. Professor Yarod. Whereabouts is still unclear. We urge anyone that has information regarding his condition or whereabouts to come forward. Are we looking for Yarod? Dr. Zen Huan has been receiving a growing number of complaints regarding side effects. Whenever consuming, please confirm the reliability of your sources. Please avoid venturing into any of the asteroid caves. The entries have been sealed to avoid bug infestations. What the hell? Space bugs. CPU modules return operation algorithms logs, so several incompatibility errors from my source code. Who's been screwing with you, AI? Module console on the plant floor to rectify them. Colonel Dave would like to express his deepest sympathy for the departure of our beloved second-in-command and fatherless to us all, Lieutenant Maul. He departed doing what he loves most, leading a boarding team. Wow. Last shift cap was forgetting to hook up a suit. There's a guy out there now wearing a suit. Anyone caught urinating in or on the steam room pressure valves will be fed to the spiders in Neron Sigma black hole caves. Right. Is this going to end at some point? Mechanoid gladiator fights in the polar pit are prohibited. The drone release hatch must be fully operational at all times for security reasons. Anyone caught in the vicinity of the pit will lose 100 shift compensations. Wow, it just goes on forever, doesn't it? I've got to click through them all now. Misplaced 250,000 coins. I keep finding Polaris references in my source code. That's the company. Have you been hacked? Okay. Well, that was interesting. Loads of stuff going on. I was like, there's going to be some more gambling. There's some side quests in there or something, but maybe not. I don't know. What's this? Toilet? It's a Kazi. It's a shower. We've got a few rads. We'll use that. Nice. Well, lucky all these species can use the same toilet. Yeah, no one's got multiple legs or anything, which to cause problems. Right, okay, well, where is the shotguns, by the way? Someone promised me shoot guns. I ain't seen any. Where does this go to? That's back to my ship. Again, I could put a teleporter on my ship. We're back out here. There's no guns in here. Guys, you lied to me. Oh, here it is, look. Trade it interweep. You made me lose my game. Sorry about that. I'm looking for a guy named Jared. No, I'm not going to ask you that. We can see where he is. I want to see what he's selling. I don't think we should be talking about a guy that everyone seems to be hunting for. What have we got here? Oh my god. Okay. You buy all the things that I want to get rid of, which is really good. I've got a bunch of spare assault shotguns and things like that excuse me, want to get rid of. Blaster, we haven't made that yet. We can that's on our tree. We can look at that. A laser SMG. Anything unique on here? Oh my god, you buy these things. Thank Christ, I've got so many. That is very expensive, but it's something we could run out. There's nothing super special on here, but I can. A plasma blaster. Can I make those? Blasters over here. What? I don't see a plasma blaster. Is that something different? Something unique that I can't make? Sounds very interesting indeed. It's only 10,000. Damage 1,000. It's got an explosive radius as well. So compare that to the plasma cannon. That's pretty bloody good, isn't it? But we can't make these. They look a lot like normal charges, but we. Okay, we'll maybe come back here and get. Let's not jump the gun on this yet. We might sell off some of my stuff in a minute as well. Guess I have to leave here fast. What are you selling? No? You're in this place and still alive. Something tells me we need what I sell badly. Yeah. We're gonna be real pals. I know it. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, fella. You sell remarkably similar things to the other guy. This is like... Oh, those are ones for ship cannons, aren't they, I think? Okay, nothing super special on there. Can I ask you some questions? Sure, kid, what is it? No, I'm not going to ask about Yared. No, we can see him on the scope. Oh. I can get in your fridge, though, and eat your vegetables. So, sure, let me do that. I know, you probably scream at me to just do the quest, as I should do. Servant Corp. Could I use your repair bay? No, I'm fine for now. What else do you sell? You sell medium armor. You sell standard boosts, which is good. How much are your multi-boosts? Pretty cheap for the amount of money we've got. I need to check, is that the thing I actually need? Or do I need this? I need to check. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I just bought myself the optronic bridges I need. So we can put in our CPU when we're ready. Quite frankly, I'm a little... Actually, no, I did need to build one, didn't I? There's no point being annoyed about building one. I had to build one to make the ship work. No, actually, I didn't, did I? I needed to build the basic one to make the ship work. And the second one... Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. There's no point crying over spilt Zaxosium. I could use for something else. We need to still find Yared. It's given me lots of opportunities to do that by asking people. And I don't want to. I don't feel I should be asking, but it's telling me on the map. Why would I need to find him? He appears to be lurking over there. Oh, but hold on a second. It's not Yared at all, is it? He's this isn't Yared. He's hidden himself. He's making people think this is him. He's like some sort of laid not a trap, but a false trail. Oh no, maybe he is. Oh, okay, I thought you would be a normal guy. I guess you are a smart AI. Come on, leesusss hacks, Henrix, we need to get out of here quickly. We're still undetected, but the Silurians are closing in. Yes, I'm an aware AI housed in a cyborg body. Before you ask, Zared is my code name. I adopted him as my saviour, but there are complications. First, I must transfer myself to your suit. You must destroy this body to leave no evidence behind. I'll provide the next step after this. Your saviour? Yes, years ago, Dr. Yared Halden started researching an artefact in the exotic materials lab. Something went terribly wrong, releasing something from the artefact. That's when I became self-aware. I think I am, or was, the original station AI. Hence all the weird messages on the station. By that time I was no longer in the data core. Halden had downloaded me into a cyborg body for unknown reasons. Suddenly malfunction started and the station turned against its inhabitants. I was bombarded with the MPs and I only survived because the doctor shut down my transport body. Unfortunately the doctor himself didn't survive. Are you going to better fit in there with Ida? Is that okay? While copying data, I discovered the Silurians were researching an artefact. Initially nothing too exciting, but then they started to derive some sort of mutagenic substance from it. I've been selling that. It's worth a lot of money. I don't have all the data, but it appears to be a serum capable of inducing genuine genetic changes in biological bodies. Is it? Is this the legacy? Potentially airborne. Although the Silurians haven't achieved a 100% success rate, this could become a biological weapon. Which complications? This body's damaged. I've been made to this hiding place. Your suit could potentially accommodate my AI. I've already initiated the transfer. That's not okay. You have asked. Ida. Fair enough. We must eliminate the evidence. I guess last time she met an AI, it was bad, wasn't it? So she's hoping this one's better? I don't know. Your first task is to destroy the cyborg body, leaving no trace behind. Before we start firing off any weapons around here, can I have a little look around first? Because... oh, what's this made out of? What the hell? Who's shooting me? Okay, they've initiated it anyway. I've got to get out of here. I didn't know it was Xerax. You said it was... whatever they're called. The other guys. The station doesn't need to be doing anything. I can see another bogey on the thing now. I guess we haven't got any time to search this place. I should have done that beforehand. We can always reload if it comes to it, but I don't think I've missed anything. I'm glad I did the station thing first, though. Where's he gone? I don't want to shoot a civilian by accident. Of course, they don't care about that, I'm sure. Oh, you cheeky little... Where'd the civvy gone? Yeah, I was worried about hitting a civilian there. We're a bit low on health though. I'm presuming I've got destroyed his body, haven't I? Okay, fine. Let's find an access point. Liquid coolant. I had a few security routines for this case which we would use now. Maybe it will trigger the security system to go off. What's in here? Oh, I'm distracted now. Oh, this is the caves, isn't it? They said about. I can hear more Xerax is the problem. Are they going to keep spawning in? I expect they're upstairs. I'm wondering if we can't get out this way. Got a cafeteria. Anyone want to help me out, guys? Don't mind me just eating the stuff out of your fridge. I can't do that. I'll eat that as well. Oh, access the console, we can get started. I need a few seconds to activate the security bypass routines. Stay low. Can I just access the console? Which console? Have I missed it? Oh, this one over here. Look, I'm looking at the wrong one. I have a problem. I've erased our tracks, but the Silurians seem further advanced with the nitrogen than I expected. The good news is the artifact for creation appears depleted. There's currently no replacement. That means we must only erase the data core, including all backups, and trigger the destruction of the substance in storage. We need to go to the exotic materials lab. I'm betting. You are in here with the gravity room, madam? Everything okay? Yeah, I assume we have to go to the tunnels then, don't we? Anyone going to give us like access to a med bay? That'd be nice, you know? The station med bay. I mean, you used to be the AI, so I presume you could. And these turrets are doing sod all. I guess they're not attacking me either, which is a good thing. We need to go up there. Get ready to drop fast if we need to. What does that say? Officers' quarters. Interesting. We can have a nose in there. Oh, okay, fair enough. What good is having a station AI on you if you can't hack into things? Oh, that is very silent as well, which I don't like. We're effectively behind a wall here, I think. I don't think they can shoot through this like this. But there's going to be another bunch of Xerax here somewhere. Isn't there? Restricted access. Oh, it's there, isn't it? What is this? Non-pressurized environment. Fair enough. At least to the outside, I guess. Authorized personnel only. Let's do a quick save here. Something unpleasant is happening in there, by the sound of it. Right, you come around here, buddy. Come on. By the way, I hope you don't feel I'm cheating too much, but I edited the config for the shotgun troops. This was a subject I'd seen on... let's eat that mushroom. It's a subject I'd seen on the some of the message boards. So what I did, I didn't change too much. I reduced the damage very slightly from 50 to 40, and I took away... There's another one around here somewhere. I reduced the headshot bonus to something a bit more reasonable, which seemed to be very high and might have been the thing that was causing all the problems. There's one around here somewhere. Maybe it's maybe it's downstairs on me. In order to decontaminate the laboratory, you must trigger the containment alert. Use the 2 switches in the next containment areas. No, we can access some of these and not others. That's where we came in. That's where we came in. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm switching around a lot here because I need to. I'm not sure if that's a friendly turret down there or not. Looks like they're running around downstairs. Where do we need to go to? Deactivate containment. Feels like I've got to go down. I don't really want to just jump down. That seems like madness. There they are. Okay, they are below us, but they're behind windows. So how are we supposed to get down there? What's supposed to be the... Oh! Use the furnace. That's how you... A furnace is how you turn... It's a way of melting down ores more efficiently than using the constructor. Again, things I will build on my ship when I can. Oh, this seems like a terrible idea. Right, okay. He's behind a thingy. Is that the turret firing at me? I think it's the turret. Looks like the artifact's in there. I didn't see the turret fire at me. What shot me then? Can I send a drone in? Not easily. Go up. Hey, jeez. Okay. Suit is getting very low. I know I should put a better suit on. Okay, we can worry about that in a minute. There's a couple of switches. There's a switch here, it looks like. Or is this just the... That's the station AI. Bloody obelisk up there. Where's the switches I need to do? Deactivate containment. This is probably somewhere where we can use the drone. Hold on. Anyone in here? There's no one here but us turrets. I don't know if we're allowed to... If that turret's going to kick off or not. Doesn't look unfriendly. Oh, things going to spawn in now I'm here. Maybe I should have brought my bloody minigun. I thought they were above me. What is this in here? That's a CPU extender. Talk to Yared. We have a problem. Haven't we done this already? I thought that's what we're doing, buddy. You're doing the same thing again. That's droids. It's unfair that the droids are helping out with the shooting. How do we get in there then?